Oh, my stomach is full of butterflies. Not literally, mind you. Calm down, Meryl. Deep breaths. Methalanast.
Okay. It's gonna be fine. I have a level up. Abilities. Wait. Assassinate kills weak enemies outright. Okay. Sure. Done. Let's see what we have. Meryl, this will be great. I promise. No! Nobody tell Ivu! Okay. Assassinate is fantastic. Love that for me. Hawk, I love that you can just assassinate now. Ivu, I'm so sorry, honey. They asked for it. Okay. Thanks, Meryl.
It's not doing anything.
You aren't hitting it, Hawk. It's just a dragon. Fenris, maybe move out of the way of the fire, Fenris. How'd you get blood on your coat, Varric? You were all the way down there. That should have been impossible. Okay, all the way down there. Blood on your coat.
Putting a demon in a cave on Sundermount was a good idea in the first place.
Whoever.
Where would you have put him?
Yeah, where?
To Winter, maybe? Or in the Anderfells? Further away from Kirkwall, that's for sure.
What if whoever put him in a cave on a mountain in Kirkwall did it because they live in Tevinter or the Anderfells and like they don't want it anywhere near them? Then that's somebody who would do it. Know what I mean? But I agree. 100%. As far away from Kirkwall as possible. Pride's End. Is this a Soulless reference? Like, I have questions. Because depending on like, okay, so here's the thing. Depending on when you headcanon the DLCs happen, like I know there's supposed to be like a chronological order to things, but at the same time, it's your story. You tell it how you want. But depending on when you think all of the the DLCs happen, would actually depend on if Griffy shit is free and roaming around at this point or not, and if Solus is awake or not. I just want to throw that out there. That is 100% something we should all probably think about during this quest, given that we've dealt with Mythal, and everything, and well, technically not Mythal right now, but like you know what I mean. And then we've got Pride's End and Solus meets Pride and stuff like that. Like it's very interesting. Let's see what Sundermount has for you, Hawk. Is there a codex entry? Yes. Kirkwall is guarded by mountains to its north, the tallest of which is Sundermount. The mountain has a fearsome reputation. Legend says it's the site of a final battle between the Tevinter Imperium of old and the ancient empire of elves that perished with Arlathan. Both sides unleashed horrors into the waking world, and feyed creatures prowl the heights to this very day, unaware that the war for which they were summoned is long since over. Huh. So I just want to perished both sides horrors waking world and the feyed creatures. So the interesting thing about this, right, is if you talk to Abelas in DAI, like during the Mythal Temple story, he mentions to you that when the Tevinter Imperium thinks that they like finished off the elves are already done for. They basically were just killing a wounded animal kind of thing. Like the elves are already torn apart. There wasn't anything left. They were done kind of thing. So what makes this interesting though is this would talk about that final like set of fights, right? It says the site of the final battle. So the elves already were not anything more than pretty much toast. Which makes this spot even more interesting. And there is a tale in the Free Marches that blessed Andraste, upon reaching Kirkwall with her armies, sojourned up the slope of Sundermount alone. She stayed there 3 days. When she returned, she wept as if her heart were broken. I stayed 2 months in Kirkwall, and despite my best efforts, never found a guide willing to take me up the mountain. Brother Genitivi! Okay, so the other interesting thing is, like, so Andraste, so this would be post Arlathan, old Tevinter Imperium War, stuff like that. So Andraste herself came up here, spent, what was it? How many days? 3 days. She spent 3 days up here, and then came back and wept as if her heart were broken. I wonder if she talked to somebody, such as a demon or a spirit. Maybe not a demon at all. Maybe she talked to Solus. I just want to throw that out there. Like, what if Andraste talked to Solus out here? Better yet, I've always had the headcanon, since way back when, that Andraste actually had a fragment of Mythal, which is why they have, like, the similar headpieces and stuff like that. What if there was already a fragment of Mythal up here, and this is where Andraste got it? Just saying. I would like to put that all out there on the table for you so you can enjoy. That looks so good right now, Fenris. This place is creepy. I love that for us. So fudging creepy, man. Okay. This is where things can go kapooey. I'm saving, because I think it's like if you don't get down the mountain quick enough or something like that, then you lose like the whole clan. I don't know, but we got this. I'm gonna take you first. The name Philanderis is Elven, meaning demon weed, which is fitting for this rare plant because it grows only in places where the veil is thin. It's easily identified, twisted, wicked-looking shrub with long, thorny shoots and no leaves. A skeletal hand reaching out from an unmarked grave. Many swear the plant radiates a palpable aura of malevolence, so it comes as no surprise that it unnerves many a junior herbalist. That might be my new favorite plant. All right. Strange. Idol.
Something is wrong. This is where the spirit was bound. But now it feels empty.
Empty? What was the demon here for?
Who bound this demon here and why?
There was a war long ago between my people and the Tevinter Imperium. After the Magisters sank Arlathan, my people made a last stand here, fighting on the graves of our elders.
I've heard of this. A final vengeful strike. They unleashed chaos upon this mountain to teach our people that resistance was futile.
I don't know if it was the Elvenan or Tevinter who bound the spirit, but he was left here from the war.
Just left? Like, okay. Could it escape?
Maybe it freed itself?
It would have taken powerful magic to break him free of this prison. You couldn't just set him loose. Nobody could. Not without doing something terrible. This is very wrong.
Did you have a plan B?
How are we going to finish the mirror now?
I don't know. I don't understand what's happened. How can he be gone?
I happened.
What?
Keeper. What have you done?
The demon's plan was always for you to complete the mirror. It would have been a doorway out of this prison and into our world. You would have been his first victim. I couldn't let that happen, Dalen.
Oh no. I remember this now.
You didn't think to mention that the demon was gone before we hiked all the way up here.
Hawk, please. I love you.
It's not gone. I couldn't fight it in the Fade while it was trapped. And I couldn't banish it without making it stronger. So, I made myself its prison. Kill me, and it dies too. Meryl will finally be safe.
No! You can't ask that. I won't do this.
You always knew your blood magic had a price, Darlene. I have chosen to pay it for you. Dareth Shira.
Traitor.
I think it's really interesting the way she said, I made the choice to pay it for you. I think that's something that's really important to remember, is that she made that choice. There was nothing anybody else could do but let her make it, kind of thing. And I respect the shit out of her for it.
May the Dreadwolf hunt you for the rest of your days.
Okay. Good. I
I
forgot
was
we
trying
got...
to rebuild my life. Why did you have to come back and destroy it?
We're cursed. The whole clan. And you...
Okay. I'm just gonna shut up the extra voices, Meryl.
Couldn't let
We
go
don't...
of the past, could you? Now look at what you've done.
Okay. I think I got the whole clan killed. I think it doesn't matter. I think we've made decisions that got them killed. Possibly. We'll see. Is it like if you don't encourage... I don't know. We'll figure it out together.
Your excuse, Dean.
How many glib words have dribbled from your lips? All testament to your cleverness. Every one has fed me.
Huh? Great. Okay, hold on. I need Puppy. Gage. Glad I forgot that this fight was boopy, so I'm really happy we waited to do it until we were more leveled. Hawk?
Go down!
What? You're okay.
Wish to fight.
I don't wish to fight. This thing wishes to fight, though.
Darlene,
Keeper.
you've beaten it, Darlene. You are so much stronger than I imagined. The demon is dead.
Keeper,
Let's leave this awful place. The clan should hear the good news.
You said you had to die. Ah, this is it. You said you had to die.
You told us that the demon was bound to your life. It would only die with you.
Irabalas, Keeper. Keeper! What have you done? I don't want this! I never wanted this! Creators, please let this be a bad dream! I'll wake up and feel like an idiot and she'll scold me for not listening.
Oh, no. Well, in for a penny, in for a disapproval.
Exactly which part of don't talk to demons or awful things will happen did you fail to understand?
If there was a price to pay, I should have paid it. She had no right to interfere.
She loved you, Meryl.
I don't think anybody wanted this. Not even the demon. Marithari did what she had to.
Why couldn't she have believed in me? I don't know what to do now. I should go to the clan. Someone needs to know, needs to come and take care of her.
Okay. Plus 15. I didn't like the she was stupid option because she wasn't. You know what I mean? She did what she thought was right. She protected Meryl from Meryl. Oh no, not this again. We're gonna leave it alone. I don't want to fight that thing. I got people to tell about corpses too. So did I not get the clan killed? I feel like you don't know until you leave. So we'll find out together. This will be great. I forget, like, I gotta see, like, what the differences are.
We know the Keeper came here. What's going on?
This!
Where is she?
Fenrir. The Keeper. She...
Look at her, Fenrir. She's covered in blood.
What have you done, Merrill?
Is that Sebastian's VA?
Keeper! Can you hear me?
She's dead.
I should have guessed you'd turn on her. You monster.
No. No.
The Keeper turned into a demon. We had no choice.
There would have been no demon if it weren't for this little flat-eared bitch.
Excuse me?
We've suffered enough because of this traitor. It ends now. My...
This is... Hold on. I'll see you back here in just 2 seconds. Oh, okay. So if I... Okay, let's quickly load here. I figured out what the checkpoint was. That was actually very easy. It's just a dialogue option here. So let's just see the other way and see which one we prefer. So apparently, if you...
We know the Keeper came here.
If you
I should have guessed you'd
I'll
turn
take responsibility.
On her. You monster.
This was a tragedy. I promise you, I'll make sure no one else is hurt by Meryl's blood magic.
You expect us to take the word of a Shemlin?
Stand down, Aneria. She was our first once. The Keeper loved her. More than she loved the clan, it seems.
Fenrir, I'm sorry. I never wanted this. If I could have saved her, if I could have died instead, I would have.
Words are cheap. That you're still breathing says enough.
Enough, Aneria. Human, take Meryl away from here.
Okay. So we get a plus 15 rivalry, but the whole clan isn't gone. And I think that for Hawk, especially because they have kind of a rivalry going on right now, this is actually the better option. I personally prefer this because I feel like we still get the rivalry points anyways if, you know, you murdered the whole clan after. So let's leave.
You'll never forgive me. If you weren't here, Hawk, they'd kill me.
Or I would have had to kill all of them to protect you. And if I did that, Meryl, then what would have happened? You still would have hated me for having to wipe out your entire clan. So Hawk can't win here. I think the best part of Hawk's story is literally that you keep realizing time and time and time again that sometimes there are just situations that are gonna suck no matter which way you go. And I feel like Hawk's life is a tale of that. If she had stood up for Meryl, Meryl would have liked that, but then you would have wiped out her entire clan, which Meryl wouldn't have been happy with. And you take responsibility for Meryl instead and say that you promise like her blood magic won't affect you, stuff like that. The clan's happy and alive, but Meryl's upset that you basically said her blood magic is a problem. So there's no winning for Hawk. And I think they did a good job of showing that. Poor Hawk. Like, Hawk's life just fucked a lot of times. He was our hero against Parvalin, and we were in awe. Perhaps it was our fault. There was a day when he changed and saw us as servants, not those who offered to serve, and then he was infested. We need a seal, scholar. In the faith you choose, the price is paid. The second scroll is vellum with archaic script and phrasing, but the red ink remains somehow wet. Of binding a symptom no vial can contain you. 3 of 3, you perverted a man elevated by others. I will not yield, even as I must turn to face you. Truth will hold you, or a new truth we will create. The second scroll ends with a crude map. Oh, no thanks. I'm not into treasure hunts. Ever. So, we have to go see Meryl at home. And then... Is that all the side quests being done? Like, did we really do all of the companion quests, rather? Whoa. That's insane. That's absolutely positively insane. Like, we are not far from finishing stuff. Oh my gosh. And Meryl hates us. We're gonna give her a ring, though, and she'll be happy.
Is this for me?
Yes.
It's beautiful. Do you know what it is?
Dalish?
I only know that it was made by the Dalish.
It's sylvanwood. Rare as diamonds. You only find it in very old, very wild places. The carvings tell a story of the betrayal. The dread wolf tricking all the gods away from the world.
Will you tell me the story?
Start at the beginning. What happened to the gods?
Long ago, there were two clans of gods. The Creators looked after the people. The Forgotten Ones preyed upon us.
So the Forgotten Ones are here.
And one god who was neither. Fan Harel, the Dread Wolf. He was kin to the Creators, and in the old days often helped them in their endless war against the Forgotten Ones.
So, is that who in DATV they were talking about the war in like those flashbacks? Is this the war against the Forgotten? Is that what that was? Because it was not very clear. I've been like racking my brain for it. Oh. Huh. That's interesting. The Forgotten Ones are such good lore, and I feel like we get drip fed like little pieces and then it goes nowhere. Like, give me more. Give me more Forgotten One lore, Meryl. Keep going.
I assume he got tired of helping.
That he did. Fan Harel was clever. He could walk among both clans of gods without fear, and both believed he was one of them. He went to each side and told them the other had forged a terrible weapon, a blade that would end the war. He told the Creators it was forged in the heavens, and the Forgotten Ones that it was hidden in the abyss. And when the gods went seeking it, he sealed them both in their realms forever. Now he alone is left in the world.
Honestly, if you take that at face value, you don't look at any lore that comes after, except for kind of like when you first meet Solus and maybe like the few things that you start to learn in DAI. You can see why they call him the trickster god in this game and like in DAO and DAI and stuff like that. That's good. That's very good. I like how like the Forgotten Ones are woven in here, but once again, forgotten, like their name implies. Like, I think this game did a good job of telling you that things are not what you think they are as far as like the gods themselves go. And isn't it that the guy who runs the Black Emporium is technically one of the Forgotten Ones? I think that that's supposed to be what it is. I could be wrong, though.
Betrayal sounds bad. Next time, I'll go with flowers.
It's not bad, exactly. This was made for a keeper, you see. Guarding a clan from the Dread Wolf is a keeper's place. I had one of these once. And I gave it back, Marceranas.
How is there rivalry? Well, I hope everybody was excited for a full rivalry playthrough with Meryl. You try to give a girl some jewelry. You end up giving her jewelry that's kind of sad and jewelry that she once had but had to give back because it's meant for a keeper. And then you get plus 15.
This keeper of yours.
Rivalry.
She was a friend?
She was like a mother to me. To all of us.
Then I'm sorry.
No, you're not. She's just one more mage to you. Why would you be sorry she's dead?
I'm not sorry she's dead. I'm only sorry she died for you.
Fenris!
What?
Fenris!
Let's hope the sacrifice of someone who cared for you that much isn't wasted.
I admire the fact that Fenris just says whatever the fuck he wants. Like, he does not care. He does not care about your feelings, my feelings, Hawk's feelings, nothing. He just says it. And honestly, I feel like after everything he's gone through in his life, what more could you expect from him? But I still very much appreciate his attitude. I like, he's such a good balance to the other characters in the game. Like, I feel like all the companions were balanced well. You want to talk?
Thank you for coming, champion. Few will associate with me now that I am the focus of Meredith's ire, which leaves me in a difficult position. She is not entirely wrong.
Huh?
I know some of my people are using dangerous means to oppose her, but I cannot seek the Templars' aid without making every mage a target.
Okay. You're talking about blood magic.
What are they doing?
All I know is numerous mages have left the circle at night, sometimes for days at a time. I'd rather not follow our knight commander by leaping to the worst possible conclusion. But the idea of blood magic has crossed my mind.
Okay, here's the thing. If they could sneak out at night without the Templars knowing, why not just run? Why not just go? Why come back?
She does like to add 1 and 1 and get 11, doesn't she?
Sometimes 111. I've heard rumors, whispers of a meeting tonight in Hightown. I would go myself, but should I leave the tower without permission, Meredith would call it proof of my involvement.
Okay. So, if she catches me?
So I shouldn't slit my wrists and dance naked under the moonlight just to fit in?
If that's what you intend, perhaps I'll join you after all.
Oh my god, he's hitting on us!
Just learn the nature of this meeting. You needn't interrupt unless you find proof of something sinister. I pray not, or Meredith will have what she needs to justify the right of annulment.
Did he just imply that he is willing to get caught in all of these shenanigans if Hawk is running around naked outside? What? I didn't know he felt that way. So there's that. I had no idea. Oh god. Girl, you just flirted with him. How does that feel? A little weird? A little dirty? Maybe. Oh no. Meryl's got questioning beliefs. Let's go do that though, cause I don't know what comes next after all this. I do believe though, we're getting close to the end, and that's kind of insane to me. I love this game so much though. Like, it's so much fun. Meryl? Didn't it say you were questioning your beliefs, girl? Yeah, I'm at your house.
Hell gone on 6 years in this place and I still can't fix it.
Okay, let's just remove her. Now?
Hell gone on 6 years in this place and I still...
Okay, Lowtown. And then I'll pop back in after. That's weird. Unless, like... It did say our home, right? Now we'll go in. Hopefully that fixes it. If not, we'll come back after that quest. No. Okay. Weird. So I guess we'll do that quest later. That's fine, Meryl. Thanks. So let's go, I guess. It's all we can do, right? I mean, I know we got the 2 DLCs left. Cleaning up. No, I don't want to do that. Side quest. Anything? Oh. Oh yeah, I'm not doing that. And I'm not doing that. I mean, like, if we have them, I'll return them, but otherwise, no. Last straw. So this is just something that's happening, like, in the background. So, yeah, I guess it's just best served cold. Let's... Isn't that... Revenge is a dish best served cold. Oh, God, that's probably gonna... This is gonna turn out awful.